champions of the North. This guy, Lamar Jackson, he's an MVP candidate. He deserves to. Woo! Let's go! The 1 seed in the AFC belongs to us. Oh, yes! Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? Happy New Year to all of you. Ravens fans. How's everybody? Did you enjoy the victory today? Did you enjoy that massive beatdown today? Did you enjoy the phenomenal, fantastic, perfect performance by the offense today? Courtesy of number 8, Lamar Jackson, our franchise quarterback, who has done absolutely phenomenal today. This guy deserves to be an MVP. I don't care what anyone else says. This guy deserves to be an MVP because he is an MVP, and he showcased it today. So let's get straight into the chase. Lamar Jackson today, look at the stats right here. 18 of 21, 321 passing yards, 5 touchdowns. Count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touchdowns. Absolutely phenomenal. How many picks? None. 0 picks. His passer rating, 158. That's just brilliant. And it's just brilliant in its own right there. On the ground, he had 6 carries for 35 rush yards. But the run game was obviously solid. I addressed it in my pregame video. The offense had to go out there and do what they've been doing all year. Being disciplined, being tough, and showcasing why they're one of the best offenses in the league. And most importantly, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson had to put up an MVP type of performance. He had to put up a masterclass performance. And he did it just that. So to you, Lamar, thank you so much for this extraordinary performance. Way to go. Look at this receiving core. Now, I understand that losing Mark Andrews for the year is just devastating. I know it's devastating. What you guys have got to understand is that we can win games without this dude. And it's showcased here. Let me read to you the receiving core, including the tight ends, if you would. Zay Flowers, 3 catches for 106 rushing, or 306, no matter of fact, scratch that. 3 catches for 106 receiving yards. A touchdown. And the longest play was the 76-yard pass that Lamar Jackson threw to him. Oh boy, that was amazing. Justice Hill, 5 catches, including that big touchdown pass in the first quarter that Lamar threw to. 5 catches for 64 receiving yards. Rashad Bateman, 4 catches, 54 yards receiving. Oh man, I cannot wait to get into this guy too. Isaiah Likely, tight end number 1. 2 catches, 42 yards, but 2 touchdowns for him today. Way to go, Isaiah Likely. Amazing. Odell Beckham Jr. That catch that Lamar Jackson threw was for 33 yards. That big play that the Dolphins challenged but then lost because his feet were in bounds. He was able to possess the ball without letting it move or dropping it. Kudos to Odell Beckham Jr. Nelson Aguilar, 2 catches obviously for 18 yards, but those were for first downs. Charlie Kolar, yes, he got a touchdown, but that was from our other quarterback, Tyler Huntley. But I'll give him props for that. The Ravens offense today, 56 points of offense. 56 points on the Miami Dolphins. How's that, ladies and gentlemen? How's that for a team that was able to dominate the number 1 offense in the league? With a solid defense, matter of fact. For everybody that was calling out that the Ravens weren't going to be a dominant team this year, like the Niners, or the Dolphins, or the Lions, or the Seahawks, for all of you that called out this team, that they weren't going to have the guts to go out there and be a dominant team, well, how's that? The offense put up 56 points today. They showcased why they're one of the best in the league in scoring and putting up points in the red zone. And to top it all off, let's give a huge shout out to our offensive coordinator, Todd Monken, who won back-to-back titles in Georgia Bulldogs, and obviously comes in there and elevates the pass game to a new level. So shout out to him. Now, let's take a look at this defense. The defense today got 3 sacks on Tua Tagovailoa today. He forced him to go 22 of 38, 237 pass yards. They only give up 2 touchdowns, but they picked him off not once, but twice in this game. They picked him off twice today. One was Roquan Smith's one-handed catch for the pick. The other one was Geno Stone picking off the ball with ease. After we turned the ball over, and then we got it right back because Geno Stone was there easily for the pick. And how about that pass rush and the front 4? Man, that pass rush is just beefing up every single game and every week. 3 sacks today on Tua. I said in my preview as well. We have to create pressure or generate pressure on Tua and force turnovers. And they did exactly that. And they forced Tua to go have a passer rating of 71. Tough for him. Even though Tyreek Hill today had 6 catches for 76 yards, we allowed him to have no touchdowns today. So shout out to the secondary for locking up Tyreek Hill in the end zone. But we almost let Tyreek Hill, matter of fact, to get a touchdown in the end zone, but he just could not catch that ball. He bobbled it in the end zone, and he just couldn't secure it. So that was unlucky for him and the Dolphins offense. Miami's run game, yes, it was solid today, but the defense was able to stop the run when they needed to. So good for them. Cedric Wilson and Devon Achane were the only 2 that Tua targeted for touchdowns today. Other than that, the defense was absolutely suffocating for most of this game. So, kudos to the defense. And in total, for this Ravens defense, 2 turnovers, and that resulted in a pick. 2 picks today. And let's give a huge shout out to Mike McDonald, our defensive coordinator, who has legitimately been amazing for us all year. His play calling, his coverages that he's throwing up the entire season has been absolutely phenomenal. It has been brilliant. It was just amazing to see this defense from not having too many sacks last year to now being elevated as one of the best defenses in the league. And they're going to be scary once they head into the playoffs. And they're waiting to see who's going to come into M&T Bank Stadium come playoff time. And now, let's get into head coach John Harbaugh. Early on in the season, we called for your head about your decision making, your play calling, and your execution. Yes, we were shaky in the start of the season once we went 3-2. We could have been undefeated if those 3 losses against the Colts, the Steelers, the Browns did not happen. However, once the season progressed, your team finally learns from their mistakes. And as a result, we're 13-3. And getting the 1 seed in the AFC is all that matters. So I want to give credit to John Harbaugh, Eric DeCosta, and owner Steve Biscotti for trusting in one another, believing in one another, and relying on one another to make the best decisions. And they did it. They got an offense that's been playing amazing all year since the start. Even though they struggled in scoring from the start of the season, they got better as the season goes along. The defense staying locked in key situations that they had to execute, and they have been doing it all season long. They kept giving us chance after chance after chance to win ball games. And they keep doing it all year. And I'm not going to lie, we should be known as the fiercest defense in the league. And most importantly, the team overall. Obviously, we're not going to have performances like that occur oftenly, but we're going to be resilient all the time. We're going to overcome a lot of adversity. We're going to have a lot of challenges that are coming our way. But as long as we play together as a team, we keep that spirit in us, heading into the postseason with a lot of energy and a lot of tensions rising and a lot of expectations flowing around us. We're going to be a legitimate contender heading into postseason football. And our journey will start from there. So, give credit to Coach Harbaugh. And I guarantee you, him and his locker room are just absolutely having a blast right now. They're celebrating. They're just living the moment. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We're the 1 seed in the AFC. We won the AFC North title. And our man, Lamar Jackson, the franchise quarterback of the team, displayed great football today. He deserves to be the MVP, without a doubt. But he knows that going into the playoffs is not his goal. His goal is to make it to February, make it to the Super Bowl. He wants to go on a run and go to the Lombardi Trophy game. He wants to go out there and improve his playoff record. He wants to go out there and prove all of the narratives wrong. He wants to prove all the critics wrong. He wants to prove to the entire world that he can be a winner in the playoffs. He wants to prove from day one, from the start of his career, that he can win a Super Bowl. As long as we got him on our side, along with all the help he's got, with all his talent around his team, we have a chance to go on a run for a championship. And it all starts in January. And this is who we are. The 2023 Baltimore Ravens. With all the challenges being thrown to them. Overcome with a lot of emotions. No fear. But with energy and confidence. And these guys go out there and play like a Raven. These guys go out there with a lot of energy. These guys go out there with no fear, no quit in them. A lot of fire, a lot of passion, a lot of drive in them to go on a championship. They have the guts to go out there and run plays like we don't see often. But they go out there and find a way to execute. And that's what Harbaugh kept saying. The entirety of the season last year was saying we got to execute. We didn't do that much last year, but this is a different Ravens team. This is a different Ravens team with all the talent around them. This is the reason why they're 13-3. They've been executing a lot of their play calls, offensively and defensively. They're able to move the ball down the field. They're able to force turnovers. They're able to get to the quarterback. And they make decisions that are right for the team and that are just right on cue to get the victory. And that's what we did today. That being said, let's just live the moment. Celebrate, take some time to enjoy this massive victory and celebrate a happy new year. And head into the new year with the mindset of staying locked in because the job's not finished. We're going to go into January, come playoff time, and lock in for the playoffs. And we got to get ready for whoever's coming to Baltimore and getting the job done. That is all that needs to be said right there. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. 2023 has been a great year for us. Wish you all a happy new year. And let's go into 2024 with a great mindset and plenty of resolutions that hopefully we have, and we go into the new year strong. With that being said, this is my last video for 2023, and I'll see you guys in the new year of 2024. Let's get it.